So in the first of a few different videos, I'm going to go over specific details of my collection. Instead of a wide overview of my entire collection, these are going to be more in-depth things, looking at one specific thing, whether that be all of the Nindroids, all of a certain scale figure, or in this case, all of the plushies that I own, like this one, or the Nezuko back there. We're going to go over everything a little bit in detail, not super detailed because we'd be here all day. But real quick before we get into that, let me start off by saying I'm not going to include these guys. These are like just printed on pillow type things. I'm not going to include these for the simple fact of I wanted to limit this just to more of a stuffed animal type feel, because to me that feels more authentic whenever it comes to talking about a plushie. Now don't get me wrong, there are tons of great ones that I have, like those, the Marin one back here. I also have more from that artist. They are fantastic and I love them. No discredit to them. But for this video, I'm not going to include them. So let's get right on into it. So I'm going to start off with some smaller stuff first. We'll work our way up. We'll end with Nezuko here. So the first thing here is I have these quintessential quintuplets, little cat things. I'm going to be honest, I have no clue who made these. I don't have the tag on them anymore. And they only made 4 of them. They never made Ichika. They made Miku, Itsuki, Yotsuba, and Nino here, and I find these things adorable. They have a little mask that you can put over their eyes. It's got a little band here, so if you really wanted to, you can put it around them, and it makes it look like they're sleeping. That's adorable. I love this. These are some of my favorites. These are some of the first plushies I ever got whenever I started collecting anime stuff, and they are still some of my favorites. Moving on is one of the newest things I've gotten, and that is this Bochi little custom plushie here. I will link in the description, or if you check out my Twitter, you can find out where I got her. She is from an artist. They do have a few left in stock, not in stock right now, but she's going to put them back up soon. So if you want to check out and try to get one of these, highly recommend it. These are adorable. It is a little keychain as well, and it is in her little dino outfit here. The face is just adorable. The next thing here, I showed it a little bit in the start, but this is the little cat from Kiki's Delivery Service. I am forgetting the name of it here. I don't know. Cannot remember his name. But yeah, I loved that movie. One of my favorite Ghibli movies. So I had to, movies. So I had to pick him up whenever I saw him. He was a little expensive, but everything from those movies are. But I really wanted him. Next up, I have this little pair here, which a lot of these come in pairs. And a lot of these come from like they're in Japan only. And these two were the Aquatope on white sand. They were Fuka and I can't remember your name. Yeah, these two. I really liked this series, even though I'm forgetting her name. So I was really happy to get some plushies from them. They're really good. I really like they're really well detailed, I think. They're not too detailed, but solid. Next up, 2 more just like that is these 2 from my Clueless First Friend. Really liked that series once again, so I had to grab these 2. Just adorable little things here. Now, if I had one complaint, I don't like feet that kind of sway like this. That's a nitpick for me, but I'm not a big fan of that. I like more of a sturdy feet like this. Kind of locks it in place. Easier to sit whenever it's like that. Whenever you have like this, they do sit, but not very well. So I like a good sitting plush. Those are hard to sit. these do a little bit better. Not perfect, but better. These two are actually from Good Smile. They are a new line that they've been doing, and I really like them. They're these tiny little plushies that are about the normal size of everything else, but I think they're well done. They're not perfect. I think the face is a little goofy on these, and the skirt just doesn't really work here. It can't go down, and she's kind of flashing you all the time, but they sit pretty good. I mean, you know, you don't have any kind of problems. Like, it just works. So I'm pleasantly happy with this. And one thing I will say, and I kind of like the attention to detail, even though you kind of have to, the skirt thing does bother me. But with the Chisato and this, it's kind of an inside joke if you watch the series. 2 more pairs here, or 1 more pair. I have the Dangers in My Heart pair. Love this little pair. They look adorable together. And I mean, he's cool. I think he's cool. He's a good plushie. He sits pretty well. Well, his foot is kind of messed up right now, but he does sit pretty good. But that face is adorable. I love that. And she just looks so excited, and it fits her character so much. Just love that. That is adorable. And these are all in a smaller size. I am getting them I'm going in order. So, for example, like we'll get into these later. This is a bigger plushie that you can get. So, she is quite tiny right now. But they're nice. I like these little small plushies. There ain't a whole lot to them. They're just little high quality tiny plushies. Now we have a trio. This is from In the Heart of Kenochi Tsubuki. There's 3 of them here, and they are just, once again, some adorable little plushies. And I believe, I don't want to say for sure, but I believe this is in the Good Smile branding as well. I am really glad they made these. They didn't have to. This is a series that was not super popular, but popular enough that I'm glad that they gave them something. And I like this selection. I don't think you really need to make any more. And I'm surprised we got more than just her. I thought we would have just got her, if anything, but I'm glad we got the 3. Next up, I'm kind of cheating here, but these are, I said I'm not going to do any of the little printed on things, and I don't count these as printed on. I'm going to count these as their own. But this is the Mochibi little plushies from Attack on Titan. They made 5 of them. They had Aaron, they had Levi, which he's in his little scout outfit here. They had Armin, they had Mikasa with her scarf, and then they also made a Attack Titan Aaron. I really like that. It's just kind of, I don't know. I really like this one. I saw this one, and then I went out of my way to kind of find the rest of them, because I was pleasantly surprised with how these things were. I think they were just kind of cute. They weren't that expensive. They were pretty cheap, so I just thought, well, I'll give them a chance, and I kind of like them. I've warmed up to them. Next up is another pair, and this is a Taito pair, which we will talk about them quite a bit. This is the Sound Euphonium pair, Kumiko and Reina here. I mixed them up, but you get my point. Really like these guys. They made more from this series. They made, I believe, 8 of them in total now. And I haven't got the rest of them because these are pretty hard to find in America. They don't really sell these anywhere. I had to order these from overseas. But really good here. When it comes to plushie making, Taito is pretty much unbeatable. The Reina one is wanting to fall over, but if you really want to, she will stand up. Yeah, no effort at all. She stands up. These are the best plushie making anime brand right now, in my opinion, because these just look so good. The detail on the hair and everything, it's minimal, but it works. It just works. You immediately know who this character is, and that is one of the reasons I love these so much. Next up is one that I've shown you pretty recently, and that's the 100 Girlfriends trio here. There is 3 of them so far. Now, I do believe they are making the other 3. or 3 more of them. So there is plenty more to come. But I really hope they continue this line because these are very tiny. They are really tiny. If I compare it to the Dangers in My Heart one, she's like half the size. They're so tiny, but they're so cute, and I love these little things. And the little swaying feet, yeah, but she's so tiny that you kind of forgive it. And it's got little beans in its butt here, so it does want to sit, like you can see there. It sat pretty well. So she's gone. But they do sit pretty well if you can get them to sit. There, she sat. So, yeah, I really like this set. I think they're really good. I do hope they make more of them, though, because I hate to just end it at 3 there. If there was ever a series I would buy a ton of plushies from, it's that one. Next up is the Toru from Dragon Maid. Really like her. They kind of gave her this, I don't know what you'd call that, but this shiny thing here, you can tell there. Really like that. This is another Taito plushie. They make these smaller ones, and they're pretty hard to find, but I really like this. They also made Kana from this set too, but I was not able to find her. But I do like this one. I'm glad I was able to find her. I would love if I could get Kana one day, and maybe more if they made more, but until then, I'm happy with getting her. One more before we move into the Taito plushies, because I got a lot of them to go through. This is not really one, but I'm kind of cheating here. This is a Bochi little puppet here. And that's just adorable. That is a perfect idea here. It's got these up here. This was sold by Aniplex at their booth in Anime NYC, and I had to pick it up because it just is such a good little thing here from them. There's not a lot to it. It's very basic, but it gets the job done, and it's something unique in my opinion. Now, this is a Taito plushie, and it's a big one, but it is not one of the standard ones. This is from both Furry, I think that's how you pronounce it, but it is the little turtle from that one. And I love that because the turtle can grow really big in the anime, and they ride on it. So I like to put this beside my other stuff from the series because I think you could kind of put the Nindroid on top if you wanted to and pretend they're riding on it. And that's adorable to me. Also, they just really, it's just a cute little turtle, if anything. So I really liked the series. I thought it was pretty good. I did get a little bored in season 2, but for the most part, I really liked it, and I love this little guy. Now we're gonna go by series for the next few here, and the first one is ReZero. We have a Rim in the gym outfit here, and Ram in her maid outfit. These are the standard size for the Taito plushie line here. They are, about a decent size. Here's a Nindroid to compare it to, so they're a pretty good size. I just like these plushies in general. And we will see that they change the eyes between some of them. Some of them have these little streak lines, and some of them have actual eyes. I kind of like these. I think they're almost, there's a certain charm to it that I really like, but not all of them have it. Even there's some ReZero ones that don't have that, but they really only make Rim and Ram for the ReZero line. There's no Amelia that I can find. So, but they make them in like 15 different outfits. So these are the 2 that I could find. I don't really have any desire to find the rest of them, but I'm happy to have these 2. Next up is a single one here, and that is Elena from Wandering Witch. She is adorable. I think one of the more detailed ones, in my opinion. She's got the little braids, and the hair looks really good. But just a solid little figure here. The back of their head is pretty bland. That's all plushies, but I don't see why you would ever look at the back of their head. The front of it is just perfect, and that's all you need to see. Little purple shoes here. Next up is a trio from an anime that I am decently fond of, and that is my teen romantic comedy Snafu. Yukino is gone. So we're going to talk about these two. I really like this set. They only made the 3 from it. Would have really liked a Komachi, but we did get one. We got Aurora and Yui, and the one that has died now. But I really enjoyed it. I think these look really good. This is the eye that I was talking about. I like the other one because it has a charm to it, but I do think they really pulled this off. It's not easy to pull off an eye in a plushie because it's trying to make it look realistic, and it's a stuffed animal, but I think they did a good job. And once again, they sit perfectly. I didn't have to do anything, and they sit perfectly, except for her. But I think I knocked her off whenever I tried to put Yui up there, so maybe that was my fault. Next up is a set that I don't have them all, but they did make them all, and that is the quintessential quintuplets. First off, we're going to look at Ichika here. Solid little plushie here. We'll get up the next one here. This one is probably my favorite out of the set, and that is Nino. I think her hair looks really nice. They do kind of look the same, but they did give a little bit of detail. They gave her the scarf here. They gave her the hair, obviously. And then if we go to Miku here, she's got her headphones. So, as you can see there. And her jacket. So they do put detail into each plushie here. I keep wanting to say figure. But they do put detail into these more than, most would do. They do try with these, and I think they do a really good job. With, for example, like Yotsuba here, the ribbon looks really nice. It is a different type of fabric. It's more of like a craft type thing. Like this is soft. Like this is very bendable. This is not. This does not want to bend. And I like that. It keeps it firm looking, keeps it really high quality. And I like that. But if you may have noticed, I don't have Itsuki. I have just the 4 of them. I've not been able to find her, but I did find the little one. It's them as a kid, I guess. The Reina, I guess they call it. I like to just say it's the younger version because they're wearing the little white outfit here. Didn't mean to pull up her skirt there, but I like this. It's kind of a fun one to put in front of the set. So, and you don't get a lot of merch for her, so I really like that. And the outfit is more of like this silk thing, and it's surprisingly well detailed. There is the name of the company, by the way, if you want to check them out. They got tons of stuff, tons of plushies, more than I am even showing off, but I do have quite a few of them. Next up is a series I have a bunch of that is all the same character, and that is Rascal Does Not Dream Bunny Girl Senpai. Bunch of them here, and they're all mine. I have, first off, her bunny outfit here. That is, and it comes with the ears and everything. Very tall feet, or plushie here. And it's the bunny outfit, so there ain't a whole lot to it. It's got the little button back here, but it's a cute one. I like that. My favorite of the set, though, I'll show off here in a minute. Next up, though, is her school outfit. This is with the regular eyes as well, because she also has a version of her school outfit with the little line eyes. These are basically the exact same, but with a different eyes. But I like these. I like her character quite a bit, so I did decide to pick up both. Now, it's not an exact replica. Like, they didn't just put a thing there, because as you can see, like, with these are a little bit thinner. So they did probably design 2 of them separately. Now, there's not a whole lot difference you can do, but it's not like we want to make more money, so we made 2 of the same. I don't believe that. I like this one. This is her winter outfit. She's got the little scarf here and a little fuzz on her jacket there. Little skirt and also the line eyes now. Solid little plushie here. Not little. Now, my favorite of hers has to be this one. It is the kind of dress outfit mostly because of this adorable little hat here, which kind of comes off, but it's attached, but it ain't gonna come off. But the little thing there, just an adorable little outfit here. One of my favorites. Next up is from Euro Manga Sensei. We have Sagari here. Cute little outfit here. It's like a silky type thing. The zipper is not real. It just made to look real, but the hair is attached to her shirt here. Not sure why, but little ribbon in the back. So it's a solid little figure. Plushie, not figure. Another one-off they made is this one from Oshimake. You probably don't even remember that series, but they made one of them from that series. I was happy to get something from this series. I've got a few things. They're over there, but yeah, there. So I got a few things from that series, but I was happy to get a plushie from it as well. Next up, we have a few things from Rent-A-Girlfriend. We have the Chizuru big plush. We have the Sumi big plush. We have a little version of Chizuru, which kind of gives you a way to compare how big the small ones are with the big ones. And also a small Ruka one. Now, they have made a or a big version of Ruka. It is very hard to find, but I wish I had it because this is an adorable little figure because it's got this little sweater, and the sweater is like its own little material here, and it looks really nice, and it's just soft, and I love it. The little ribbon is nice here. Really good little plushie here. It's a shame that I only have the small version. I'd love to have the big version. As for Sumi and Chizuru here, no complaints. I'm not a big Sumi fan, but it's an adorable little plushie here. Got the little braid on the side here. Looks really cute. And Chizuru needs no explanation. It's a cute outfit, and you got a big version and a small one. And it kind of gives you an idea of how the detail goes into these, especially with the eyes and stuff. Both of them are really well detailed, but obviously the big one wins out every time. Next up, some Spy Family ones. We have Anya, which is in her little school outfit. We have Yor in the assassin outfit. And we have Lloyd in his little, I don't know what you'd call that outfit, his little suit. These are really well detailed. I like these quite a bit. It was kind of hard to find these. They never went up for sale online. I had to go out of my way to find these. But they're really well done in my opinion. I really like... Gotta fix his suit here. But I really like the detail on these things. They look really nice. For being a plushie, I personally... This is probably one of my favorites out of the entire line or entire catalog that they've put out, just because I think the way they did this, some people might not like that. I think it's well done. I like the little detail on the hands here. It's the perfect blend of cute, but also gets the job done for the character. Before I move on back into some more Taito things, here is two little plushies. They are from Spy Family. They're Anya's little plushies that she has, and so I could not resist getting these two. It is the big penguin guy, as well as the little whatever this is. But they are adorable. There's also a Bond Taito plushie that I've just not gotten, but I'm happy with these little guys for now. These are, and I will say, this is an incredibly well-detailed figure. The penguin's nice, too. The penguin's got a good little, he's got beans in the bottom of him, so he stands up really well. But this guy, this is a good plushie, because not only does he have the wings on the back, but this is a really nice, it's just a really well-made figure, or plushie. You got the beans all in him. It feels like a plushie. And that's the thing. If it feels like a plushie, that's what... this should feel like a plushie because it is a plushie in the show. So, They really nailed it. Like this, I feel like I'm holding what Anya would be holding. Really well done. Next up, from Love is War, we have Miko. We have we have... Well, let's talk about them two first. We have these two. Personally, she's my favorite because they could have made this into just this, but shaped it like that. But they made it, it's actually like actual hair. Or an actual like 3D printed thing. Not printed. It's stuffed. But it looks really well done. This is one of my favorites. Now, these all have this, the line eye. Personally, I'm a fan of that, but I know some people that might not be. Also, this is kind of plasticky here, if you can see that. So, well done here. And she's in her little maid outfit, which I like. As for this one, I like the little pouty face here. I think that's adorable. And the little outfit here looks really well done. She's got a little school council ribbon there. Really like that. And moving on, we have Chica here. Chica's adorable in her own right, so you can't really mess that up. Her little ribbon up top, her little dress, just a perfect little cute thing, her little expression there. Next up, we have Kaguya, but not just one Kaguya. We have a few. We have Kaguya in her little Mandarin dress. We have Kaguya normal, that's gonna fall over. And we have Kaguya in a little cat outfit. And speaking of Kaguya in a cat outfit, we have Chica in a cat outfit, which her hair is messed up. And that Kaguya is gone. But these two look really cute. I found these, and I really like them. But personally, my favorite from this set is this one. And they also make a eye in this outfit as well. I just never picked it up. I've seen it a few times, but I really like this one. This one just, the detail in it is really nice. I mean, they didn't really have to go this hard on this. And then the little buns up top here. It's a really cute little plushie here. Now the next one is not Taito, and the next few are not Taito, but they are adorable. And that is this Ahirin-san from Ahirin-san is Indecipherable. She's just a cute little plushie here. I didn't realize she was this big. I thought she was the same size as like the Yamada one, but just quite bigger. But still cute. I like it. It doesn't sit up very well, but it is pretty well done. Also, there's a ladybug on her dress here. Go away, ladybug. But yeah, solid. Next up is an odd one, because I have no clue where this came from. It is a Chainsaw Man plushie that I got as a gift. I have no clue where it came from. I don't know what brand it is, if it is a brand. But it's cute. I like it. And it sits up pretty well. So, you know, I haven't watched the series yet. I plan to soon. But solid little plushie. You know, I'm not sure if it's from anything or not. But as for a plushie, it does a good job. The last of my normal plushies before I get into a long list of Love Live plushies is my Hatsune Miku big plushie here. And she barely fits in the frame. So I'm going to pick up the camera here. She is massive. And I love this thing. It is absolutely just adorable here. The hair is soft and it's kind of, as you can see there, it's got some mush to it, if that makes sense. The little hair things up here, the ribbon there. It's just, this is a really high quality plushie. I don't even want to put this with the rest of them because it's so well done. Just a great plushie altogether here. Even the back has detail. And like, you didn't have to go that hard, but they did, and I really like that. As for what brand this is, I don't even know. It's Hatsune Miku brand. It's good enough. Now, for the rest of this list here until we get to Nezuko at the end, all of these are Love Live Nezoberries. Now, Nezoberries are these. Now, these are not strictly all Love Live. Like, they make Nezzleberries that are other franchises, but I only have Love Live. And you might be saying, well, what's a Nezzleberry? A Nezzleberry is this. It's these things, the lay down plushies. They lay down like that, and they have these big eyes most of the time. Now, this one is Chica from Sunshine. I also have from Sunshine, I have Rico here. I also have Ruby here. This is one of my favorites because of these big tail things here. They also have, every one of them has a different outfit. You can get specific outfits for each one. With all these, they're the same, like with Rico and Ruby. They're all my Sunshine ones are the same outfit. I'm not sure exactly which one that is. But also, not in that group, but from Sunshine is Sarah here. I really wanted to find her because I want to eventually be able to get all of the different girls from Love Live. And this one I thought would be pretty hard to find. So I was glad to find Sarah here. She's kind of a oddball one to find. From the Nijigasaki group, we have Lanzu here, which is not one of my favorites, but like I said with Sarah, I was glad to have her. We also have Kanata here. I really like the way they did her eye there. And also, these plushies, the way they do the hair is really nice because, like, this is very soft. So if you ever, like, put this on a bed, it would be very soft to, like, have. And that's one thing about a plushie that I really like. Also, the outfit looks really nice for something that lays down all the time and you can't even see it half the time. Also from that series is Shiriko. I love the little fang here. The fang really sets it off for me. These are the only 3 that I have from that series, if we don't include a big one, which we'll get to. But staying with the little ones for a second, we have from Superstar, we have Chisato first up here. And like I had mentioned before, you have these one outfit, but you also have another outfit. So these are both Chisato, but this is from the standard school outfit. This is the Start True Dreams. I think that's right. Anyway, yeah, so I have 2 of her, but different outfits. With Kana in here, I just have her school outfit so far. I'd really like to find the other one, but for now, just that one. For Kiki, it's the same, or Cuckoo, I was corrected on that in the last video. Cuckoo here, I have just the standard school outfit. I don't really like this. If you can see that there, they put this in there because her hair has got this like purple tint to it. And I don't like the way they did this. I don't think it worked the way they had hoped. And it down here as well is not my favorite part of that there. But otherwise, solid little plushie there. For the next 2, I do have both versions. For Samir here, I have her little special outfit and her school outfit. As you can see there, I really like these things on there. I think they're well done. And we have Rin here. I have both versions of her. So I'm only missing 2 of the main 5's main outfits here. So I am getting there with those. And the only one I have beyond those 5 for Superstar is Kineko here. I am trying to get the rest of them, but they're being quite hard to find. So for now, just that. And I can't fail to mention, I also have the Terra Jumbo Nestleberries of Rin from Muse, Ruby from Sunshine, and Kasamin from Nijigasaki. There is none out for Superstar yet in this size, but I hope to get Kanan from that. Maybe Mia from Nijigasaki, but Otherwise, I'm just going to stick with my favorite 1 or 2 from each series. I'd love to get a Honoka from Muse, but for now, I'm going to stick with just Rin because she is my favorite. Same with Ruby for Sunshine. And last but certainly not least, I've shown it off in a video, so I'm not going to go deep into it, but Nezuko here. She is by far the biggest plushie. Comparing her from the biggest to the smallest there, I've added in the little 100 Girlfriends figure or plushie there. As you can see, it's a major difference. Editing me. I almost forgot about these guys. They kind of hide down here at the bottom. But these are the Demon Slayer little plushies here. They have these little... She's got a pretzel. He's got a little drink. He's got popcorn. She's got a little plushie of him. And then he's got a hot dog. Also, I said I had no Nesso berries. Nezuko was sitting over here the entire time. So, yeah, I have these guys over here, and I don't know why I forgot about them. They hide down here at the bottom of this. So, yeah, didn't want to forget about them. What was your favorite plushie that I have? What is a favorite plushie of yours? Or what is a plushie you'd love to buy that you don't have yet? That's about it for this video. I really enjoyed making this because I am able to go over some of these plushies that I don't really talk about very often or look at very often, because a plushie you can't really look at the detail very often, but there is a lot of work put into these plushies, so I think they deserve to be appreciated. And what else would you like to see me go over? Would you like to see a deep dive into my manga collection, a deep dive into my Blu-ray collection, maybe every Nindroid that I have, or every acrylic stand that I have? Let me know, and I will do that soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.